Hey, what's going on, YouTube world? This is Rob Molina. This is my first video, and hopefully it's not my last video, depending on how easy this is or how difficult it is to kind of watch this the first time around. But just kind of wanted to, just talk about a little bit about myself. Over like the last year and a half, I've been a part of this Funko Pop community, the Narwhal Army. People have gotten to sort of know me over like the last year or so. Um, in some circles, I guess I'm known as the Joker, the Comment King, the Pun Master. And I've sort of enjoyed all those little titles that people have given me. It's been a fun experience. It's been awesome, to be part of this little group of friends, little group of people that have the same, I guess, sort of fascination with these little figures, these toys, these collectibles, whatever you want to call them. So, with that being said, I just think, these things are freaking awesome. You know, uh, you know, the weekly hunts, finding that rare, pop that, maybe somebody else doesn't have, or maybe that's something that's faulted, something that's an exclusive. I mean, the list goes on. There's a bunch of pops, out there that people want and people, are craving for. So I guess I fall in that list. You know, you can check all those off, I guess, if you want. And I guess I kind of fell into the world of pops. I sort of started, not for myself, but for a friend who also has a channel himself. His name is Mike Funny, aka Poppin' Stories. And, I sort of went out and looked for a couple of pops that he needed. And, back then I didn't know that there were, exclusives or, certain pops to certain stores. I sort of just, tried to find the ones he wanted. So when I did find them, I picked them up online, presented it to him, and I guess when I did, give it to him, around the holidays of last year, like I said, he seemed genuinely happy, genuinely, I guess, taken aback by what he had seen. So I said, I guess in that moment, right then and there, I sort of said, hey, you know what, like, I wonder what all this is about. So I guess soon after that, or maybe soon before that, I had, picked up a pop myself. I think my first one was the Batman Joker, or the Joker Batman from Suicide Squad, which was I think a fall exclusive, I believe. So, I just like the detail on it. I like the sort of look, the aesthetic of it. It was pretty badass, I'm gonna say. So I guess that's when it all sort of like started. It all like sort of came together. Soon after that, I sort of started collecting anything and everything. But I mean, I guess more accurately, I started collecting the things that I liked. So I guess if I had to pick any category of pops, amongst all the different categories, amongst all the different like pops you can possibly get, I guess I stick to anime, maybe more so than a lot of other things. Sort of kind of connected with it, sort of enjoy it, love it. Um, some of my friends are humongous anime fans. Some of them, can like speak for days and days about anime and Dragon Ball Z and One Piece and My Hero Academia, and it's the sort of thing that I guess it's infectious. It's you can't help it. You know, you become a part of it. You want to talk about it, so you watch it, and before you know it, forget it. It takes over your life. So, but you know, like I said, I guess I want anyone that's tuning in or that will tune in to just join the ride with me. Uh, it's a fun thing to do. I guess if I was gonna like focus on any one thing, I think the fact that we as a community do this and we as the Funko family do it, join in this like sort of like uh, wackiness is because I guess it brings us joy, it brings us happiness. I guess I guess we all have that like little kid inside of us, that comes out. So when you do find that one particular pop that you want, sort of like kind of brings out that like spirit inside of you, uh, it's the sort of thing that I guess we all like wanna experience. I mean, at least that's the feeling I get. So I guess if anything, I want to sort of convey that feeling as well. Put that feeling out there. Like I said, I want it, to be a forum where we all can like chat, talk, converse, debate. You name it. Like I said, I've been more than happy to have tuned in to all these different channels and all these different content creators, and they're all amazing in their own way. Some of them are goofy, some of them are silly, some of them just more laid back, more subdued. But like I said, I guess just like anybody else in the world, we all kind of bring our own spice and flavor to the mix. So I'll attempt to do the same thing. I guess provide some entertainment. Be that punny guy, be that goofball, be that idiot, that people have grown accustomed to on their pages and in their comments. So I welcome anybody to do the same as well. On my channel, I guess we could go back and forth and see who can come up with the funniest, punniest things to say. And I challenge anyone. Yes, I do. So, like I said, I'm just gonna, do my thing. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like it. And I guess before I sign off, I just want to thank all the people that, kind of like inspired me to do this, kind of, got me motivated to try to do this. So, I mean, the list is probably endless at this point. But I guess, off the top of my head, I'd like to give a shout out to Nerdsmithing, who is a wonderful, human being. His name is Andy, great guy, awesome channel. Let's see who else. Let's talk about Judge Dak. Of course, Judge Dak and family. We have Charles, we have Jack, we have Lila. We all make up this wonderful family of collectors, and the channel is awesome. What can I say? Huge fan. I guess along the way, I've made friends with the Funko Pop Academy, who I guess a lot of you guys will know or have known about. So once again, I had the pleasure of meeting them at the Rhode Island Comic Con not too long ago. Totally funny, totally humorous, awesome people. Ryan and Catherine, what can I say? You guys rock. Like I said, more recently, just anybody and everybody. I guess, who else could I talk about? Forever Freaky Funko is another channel that I enjoy. Once Upon a Funko is another channel I enjoy. Like I said, if I miss any names, then I'm sorry. I apologize. Like I said, trying to get to this like through one walkthrough. So what else? What else? Okay. But like I said, I just want to thank everyone, who's sort of been an inspiration, to me. during this, during this like past year. Like I said, I'm gonna attempt to bring the same energy, bring the same funny, silly, goofy, humorous side that I always bring in other people's, streams, and other people's channels. So I hope you guys, tune in. I hope you guys like this video. Hopefully, it's not too, too gross, too disgusting. Like I said, this is definitely harder than I thought. But I guess I'll just sign off by saying, hey, you know what? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I see you guys pretty soon. Pun Master Rob, out.